to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. This vlog is starting off very exciting because I am checking off one of the things on my list to accomplish in life, and that was being on a billboard. Like, it sounds crazy. It sounds like such a far goal to reach, and I literally, before I got the news that I was going to be on a billboard, I was praying and I was talking to my husband. I was like, I really see myself being on a billboard. I don't know when, I don't know how far, I don't know where, but it's gonna happen. And literally probably a week or 2 weeks later, I got the call saying that I was going to be on a Times Square billboard with xoxo, and like seeing it in person for the first time was such a surreal moment because I am from New York City. I was born and raised in the Bronx, and I also worked in Times Square. No, I worked in 34th Street, and I used to walk to Times Square all the time. All the tourists looking at all the gorgeous billboards and all the advertisement, you know, I never in a million years thought that little old me would be on an actual billboard doing a hair tutorial. Like, what? It's so crazy, and I am so grateful and thankful and blessed to have had this opportunity to be able to represent my Latinas. I am Dominican, in case you guys don't know. I don't really speak Spanish on my channel because I don't know if you guys are gonna understand, and my Spanish is a little bit broken, but yo sí hablo español. So let me know if you guys want me to start talking Spanish, but I try, you know, to keep it in English so that everybody can understand me. But I am Dominican, I am Latina, and it was an honor to represent us, because this win is our win. To have Latina representation right on Hispanic Heritage Month was such an honor for me to be a part of, and I'm just so grateful and appreciative that God has chosen me to represent so many Latina women and our curly crowns. Without further ado, the footage is a little crazy. It wasn't well thought out. It kind of was just a raw first impression. I was there with my family and we all saw it for the first time. So let's go to New York City, let's check out the billboard, and let's see your girl on the big screen. I was freaking out. First of all, I couldn't believe it. It was so huge. Like, I saw a preview of it on the phone, but experiencing it in real life, like down there with all the people. We went on a Saturday night, so it was like super packed, and just right in the heart of New York City was such an accomplishment. I feel so blessed to have been chosen for this opportunity, and I do want to say thank you to you guys for your support, because if you guys didn't watch my videos, then I probably would have not been recognized. So huge thank you to you guys. I appreciate you so much, and thank you xoxo for giving me this amazing opportunity to again represent Latinas all over the world, to empower you to rock your curly crown, because every curl is unique and every curl is beautiful. So put that flat iron away, girl. I have been wanting a coffee bar for so long. Like, I literally just want like a coffee station, something super cute, but my kitchen doesn't have enough counter space. I bought these really cute like syrups for my coffee in case I want to get fancy one day. I also got these little servers for a potential coffee, you know, bar, and this is so cute to like pour your milk and stuff. So I want a coffee bar, but because I don't have enough space, there's no way I can do that in here. So I'm so excited. I ordered a kitchen island, like those portable kitchen islands that you can like move around, has wheels. I got it off of Amazon. Pardon me, you guys, I'm just too excited. But I got a kitchen island from Amazon. I am about to put it together, and what I'm thinking about doing is, oh, I haven't shown you guys the living room. Oh my god, I have to put you guys on to all of the changes that I've made today. Well, not today, that I've made in the last few days. I have brought the egg chair here, but it just doesn't match at all. I just don't like how it looks in the living room anymore. So you gotta either put it back outside or put it in another room. The only thing is I have to unbuild it one part because it doesn't fit through the door because it's pretty narrow. So that's that, but I've closed the couch so that I can have the coffee table closer to the couch. It's more functional. I also upgraded the rug so it's bigger now, so it looks so good. Got a new cage for the dogs. We'll talk about that in a second. But I moved my table over to this side, so I actually had it flush to this wall so that I can have all this empty space, and the egg chair was here. Don't really like how that looks anymore. So here's my thought process. I think I'm going to put the coffee bar over here. I think it's gonna make sense, you know, wake up in the morning, come to the living room, make your coffee, sit on the couch, or sit on the dining table, you know, like, I think it's just gonna make sense. And there's an outlet there, which where I was originally planning on putting it was in the kitchen, but it was gonna block the kitchen cabinets. So this is where I'm gonna have the coffee bar. And I do have to either take this off to like make it like a whole coffee section or just move it up a little bit. I haven't decided yet. First things first is building the actual island. So we're gonna do that right now, but I think this is gonna be the perfect space for it. I'm so excited. And it also is gonna have wheels so I can move it around if I want to. I'm always like looking for a new project to do, so this is going to be today's project. And then I'm gonna finish editing my video because I have a video that I need to edit. Let me move this inside. I'm gonna struggle a little bit and we will get started on building. Ladies and gentlemen, I finished building the coffee station and I'm so excited how beautiful this looks. I already added one little thing and it's a little pumpkin spice seasoned like kitchen towel because I thought it was fitting. It looks so beautiful. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. I'm gonna move this over actually. So I wanted to add the little green plant here. I don't know if I like it yet. We will see. I have to kind of play around with it and see, but I took off that big thing that I had here because I didn't think it was fitting. It was just too big, but what I do think I'm gonna use is this guy right here. Let me take this out. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the final review of the coffee bar. I am so excited. Oh my god. I'm literally so excited. Like, this brings me so much joy to finally have a coffee station. I've been wanting one for so long, and here it is. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little tour. This is kind of what I came up with on the spot. I kind of just worked with what I already had. I'm pretty sure I'll find like little knickknacks to kind of switch around, move around and stuff like that. But for now, I'm really content with the way it looks. So coffee sign, I ended up putting it up here. I took it out of the frame because there was too much just tones going on. I wanted a more cleaner and simpler look. So this was actually an over the door rack. It was supposed to be for the bathroom. You can put your towels, you can hang your towels here and stuff like that, but it actually came broken. So I just ended up drilling it to the wall, and now it can hold my sign and some coffee mug. Moving on to over here, this is the Nespresso machine. I have the Nespresso Vertu Plus. In case you guys are wondering, it came with the frother. The frother I wouldn't recommend, to be honest with you. You can save money. I usually use my white frother because it foams so much more, but this one's pretty good as well. I just don't really use it. I will link this down below in case you guys want to get an espresso machine. I highly recommend. Moving on to these little cute little gadgets over here. So this is when I want to be like super fancy, which I probably will start doing for the vlogs. I don't know. I think I want to just elevate my little coffee content, especially now since we have a coffee bar. Like, hello, it's only fitting. So here is where you can pour your milk, you know, for more accurate measurements, and it looks really pretty because of like the wooden handle. And then over here is where you can put your espresso shot or your double espresso, whatever you're making, and kind of just pour it into a mug or cup and make it look super aesthetic and fancy. This is the coffee that would go in the greca. So I have my coffee and my sugar. I really don't use sugar like at all, so it's definitely more for aesthetics, but that is my little coffee and sugar. And then when you move over to this side, here is where I have my little syrups and stuff like that. So I discovered this brand from TikTok or Reels, and it's supposed to be way healthier than your average syrup because it doesn't have all of those like artificial stuff, you know, it's more healthier. So I have the toasted caramel flavor, I have the pumpkin butternut spice, I have the hazelnut and the vanilla bean over there. Over here I have my caramel, y'all know I love some caramel, and then here I have the pumpkin pie spice that you can put. I do need to get a cinnamon because my cinnamon ran out this morning, so that is what's on that side. This is the most satisfying part to me. I love Nespresso pods. I think they're so aesthetic, especially if you have them organized nicely. So here are all of the different coffee flavors that I have from Nespresso. They have a really huge variety, so I'm sure if you like coffee, you will definitely find something that you love. My absolute favorite is the Bianco Leggero one. It's so good. I always use it, and now I've been exploring my options. So I've been watching a lot of like reviews and like coffee videos. That's been like my new addiction, and I've seen other people's like recipes on different flavors. And then we moved down to over here, and this is where I have all of my cups. So I brought out some cups that I always use. These are probably like my most used cups. I love the beer ones. This one I got from my friend's coffee shop, and then I got them in extra large on Amazon for those icy iced lattes. And then these are just some of my favorite Starbucks cups, and then I have two Dunkin' ones in the back. On the lower one, it's a little bit more empty, which I'm totally fine with. This is the greca that I have. I got it from like a Home Goods, TJ Maxx or something like that. It's so pretty and I love it. And then here I just have a hand frother in case I want to have something a little bit more foamy and stuff like that. And then over here is the coffee that would go in the greca. So whenever I run out from the coffee that's up there, I'll just refill it. So I have the Starbucks caramel one. As you can tell, caramel is my favorite type of coffee. Like, I'm not into mocha, I'm not into like a white chocolate. Like, no, I'll do either pumpkin spice or caramel. So caramel is my all-time favorite. And then this one is also from Diva. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. It's also the caramel flavor. Oh my god, guys, look at the boys. Look at my boys. They're sleeping the same. I love them. Now it's the time to share with you guys the final reveal of the cart. You guys saw what I came up with that day. I kind of just worked with what I had, like I mentioned in the vlog. But as the days went on, as I went on Pinterest and I looked for inspiration and I went to stores and stuff like that, I found like little cute little things to start adding to the coffee cart to make it a little bit more me, a little bit more personable, and I think I nailed it. Not to like gas myself up, but I think I nailed it. I think it came out really nice. I am obsessed with it. Again, like I mentioned, I will link things down below for you guys so you guys can reference it. But really quick, before I show you guys the footage, I did want to mention that I created my own labels. I mean, at this point, I might as well just open up an Etsy shop because I was on Etsy. That's like where I get my... well, not where I get mine. Yeah, I guess where you get like custom pieces, right? On Etsy, like people do it and they sell it and you get it if you like it. So I was looking for custom labels and I didn't find any that I really liked. Like, I wanted it to be extra and personalized and this and this and this, and I didn't find it, so I was gonna settle for just one standard one. But I also have like unique syrups, so they needed to be like pumpkin cheesecake or pumpkin caramel, and I didn't find that. So a light bulb went in my head and I was like, girl, instead of wasting your time doing all this research, why not just make your own labels? And I like a challenge. I like a challenge and I like projects. So I went on Canva and I created my own labels. So you guys are about to see that shortly. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I just wanted to say that if something doesn't exist to your liking, just do it. It sounds easier than it actually is because it might take, like this to do labels literally took me like 3 hours of research to figure out how to do it. Endless videos, endless articles. Like it sounds so simple. It's just like, it's just a label. But if you want it to fit the way you want it to look, it involves research. So no matter what that may look like, if you set your mind to it, no matter how big or how small it is, you can accomplish it. I will talk about that in a little bit. I'll show you guys what that looks like. And the final review of Chelli's coffee cart is what I called it, or Chelli's coffee corner, because my husband doesn't drink coffee, you guys. I just enjoy the coffees by myself. He doesn't like coffee or tea. So the man he's just different. Okay, it's different. First things first, I did end up moving this higher because now I brought out some syrups to just be fancy with my coffee and just add different flavors. I also got a little bit creative, stepped out of my comfort zone, did something I've never done before, and that was make my own labels. I've always wanted to do that, but I didn't know how, and so I did it using Canva. And if you guys want a tutorial on that, let me know, because I'm planning on doing it for the pantry because I think it's gonna look so good. Here we have the brown sugar, and they all say Chelli's coffee cart. I thought that was like the cutest little touch that I did there. And then for my syrups, these are all the pumpkin ones that I got from Home Goods. They didn't come with a pump, but I was able to find a pump on Amazon that fit perfectly. I just trimmed it a little bit so that it can fit these smaller bottles over here. For here, again, I just labeled them pumpkin spice. This one's pumpkin cheesecake, and this one is pumpkin caramel. And I just have them all here with the pump. Super easy to just put into the coffee. Of course, if I want to be fancy, you know, you can tell I barely use them because I never really use syrup, so I'm still kind of playing around with it. I don't want my coffee to be too sweet, but I also wanted to have a kick of these flavors, so I'm still playing around with like recipes and stuff. And then this cute little guy that has little legs, I found it in Target for like 20 bucks, and it was so beautiful I couldn't like not take it with me. So I labeled all of the spices, and these labels are waterproof, by the way, and they're supposed to last a long time, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know. And then I also found this in Target as well, so I thought it was cute to just have like different size and textures next to each other. Added this little guy over here for some pop of fall. So that is the top portion of the coffee cart, and then over here is where all of the coffee pods kind of just live in. This I have upgraded a lot because I went to the Nespresso store, I got a couple new flavors. I went to Target as well, they had a couple more Starbucks flavors, so I have gone completely crazy getting a whole bunch of different flavors, and I've actually tried a lot of new pods that I really like. And then down here I also made a few changes for more storage. Okay, so here we have more sauces. These are like the caramel sauce, the pumpkin pie sauce. Customize these labels as well so that it can match the aesthetic of everything else. So that is living down here because I didn't want to overcrowd the countertop, so I just left it simple and everything else kind of just hides under here. So this as well kind of like looks the same. I just got new cups. This one was from Target for like $3, which I love, and then this one is also from Target for like $3. I got this little cute little guy just to pour some syrup, you know, be fancy for the vlogs, why not? And then this is my favorite little tool. It's a measure cup, but it's so beautiful. Like if I was a cup, this would be me. I love the colors of it. I love the font of the word measure. It just looks so pretty, so I keep that over here. And then here I have just more coffee that I had in my pantry. And now my favorite thing about this section is what I kind of just came up with for these doors. I wanted more storage. I wanted to put the little spoons for measuring spoons, and I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I found these little like adhesive things that you can get off of Amazon. So I got 4 of these. So I put 2 here for the spoons, and then over on this side I put 2 for the straws. I have the shorter straws, and then I have the taller straws living on this side. And then when you move down, there is just a larger one for my really fancy coasters that I got in a PR mail not too long ago, and I thought it was really nice to display. And I also have it on this side, so it came in a set of 4, and I thought it was perfect because these both are really nice fall colors. And I think that's the end of my little coffee cart. I hope it inspires you guys to create a little coffee cart if you guys are into it, or you guys have a coffee cart, maybe you want to make some changes to it. I hope this gives you some inspiration. delicious meal that I just had. Dinner. I think it's my dinner because it's already 6:10 right now. I think I just got a delivery because I heard the truck package is out for delivery. I don't think it was my package. I heard somebody outside and I saw the truck, pero no sé si fue mío. So it's a little later now and I'm chilly. I am cold, you guys. I have my blanket. That's why I have a blanket in like every single chair because I mean, me da un frío. And I don't feel like wearing a hoodie because I feel like when I wear a hoodie, I'm too hot. But if I throw on a blanket, like it's perfect. I'm drinking my tea, my caramel tea, which is gonna keep me nice and cozy and warm. This tea is really hot. Literally almost burned me. Like I'm already sleepy. Like I don't know, today's a really rainy day, gloomy day. It's dark. You guys could see. It's like really see, you probably can't, but it's raining, it's dark. It's just like the perfect time to just lay in bed or lay on the couch and be a couch potato and like not worry about anything. But it's not one of those days for me. I really wanted to redo my nails. Not because they need to be redone, just because para mí se me mete algo que I'm like, I want to do my nails, even though there's nothing wrong with them. Right now, I'm gonna edit. In between that, I'm also gonna answer some comments because I put up 2 videos back to back on YouTube and I'm so proud of myself for doing that. And now I'm gonna be editing the Disney vlog, which surprisingly I still haven't edited, but there's just so much footage that I have to get done. So I was just like, it's fine, like let's just edit it. I think I have all of it like imported already. I am so excited, like that's why I'm like pushing through today. I'm literally so sleepy. I don't know what it is. I'm really trying to implement exercising and eating better. I feel like I sound like a broken machine, but it's a journey. I really do need to better my eating habits tremendously because I've been feeling a lot of like low energy, and I know that has to do with the food that I'm eating and what I'm feeding my body. So I am taking my multivitamins, which I need to take. Good thing I just said that. I still haven't taken them today, so I'm taking that, drinking more water, trying to eat healthier. Like I mentioned to you guys earlier, I am cutting off on the additional carbs. I love my bread, but trying to cut off on the extra carbs, like the bagels in the morning and just sandwiches, you know, things like that. I'm trying to cut off because I do it in excess. I am also taking extra precaution or caution, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, to be better with the dogs because Milo is a hot mess when it comes to walking him. It is not delightful. I actually get really stressed out when I have to wake up and walk Milo and Mio because whenever they see another dog, they both go crazy. Whenever they see a person, they both go crazy. So what I've been doing now is walking them one at a time and being very strict on them. I feel really bad sometimes and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be mean to them, but clearly me being nice to them has caused Milo specifically, because Mio by himself, he does really well. Milo specifically has gotten used to basically running everything and running the show. He walks wherever he wants to go. He's basically in control of the walk. I'm sick of it because he can get hurt and I'm stressed out when I walk them. So I'm doing longer walks and walking them one at a time. More cardio for me, more one-on-one attention and discipline for each of them, because when they're together, I'm clearly outnumbered. They both start barking and it just my anxiety through the roof. And I also get like super self-cautious because people are probably looking at me like, this crazy lady doesn't know how to handle her 2 little dogs, you know? So I've been feeling very insecure. Not insecure, I don't want to say the word insecure, but just embarrassed, I guess, for like the way they act in public. And I'm just like, no, this has to stop, pero immediately. So that's what I've been doing and it's been good. Only thing is, a 20-minute walk has now turned into a 40-minute walk per dog. My Mio is fine, but for Milo specifically. So I have to stop every 2 seconds and tell him to stop because he pulls on the leash a lot. So I'll probably show you guys maybe one day when he's better. I'll record how he normally walks, how he's usually pushing me and pulling me and acting crazy whenever he sees somebody else, and then we'll just document like his progress. You know, small victories today. I was not stressed on my walk. It was a longer walk, of course, So I do want to wake up way earlier so that I can dedicate that hour and a half to just walking them intentionally and teaching them, because eventually I would like to take them to dog parks and I want to train them to walk outside of the leash without paying like $3,000 for training, you know what I mean? I'd rather just watch videos online and just implement those things myself. Ultimately, my husband and I are the ones that are in control of how they act and how we discipline them, so that shouldn't fall on anybody else. And I feel like it's just us. It just takes a lot more patience on our end and consistency and dedication to get them to be good dogs, you know what I mean? Not that they're bad dogs, I guess I would say well-behaved dogs. That's what I'm really looking for, because I want to be able to walk with them and not start my day off stressful. Like, I start my day off so stressed after the walks, depending on like what time we go. If it's like busy, everybody's out in the neighborhood, forget about it. I'm gonna look like a crazy lady. But if everybody's home and nobody's out, it's like perfect. But obviously that's not reality, not always. I'm always gonna find somebody, you know, down the street, and I don't want the dogs to continue to bug out. So just a little check-in with you guys while I drink my tea. And that is the end of this vlog. I know it ended kind of abruptly. That's why I'm doing these little like inserts of me talking, because I was editing the vlog and I'm like, girl, you are all over the place. So that is all for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next